Welcome back to MVM. Today we are going to take a look at Sniper Elite, the board game, coming soon from Rebellion. Now, some of you might recognize the name Sniper Elite from the popular video game franchise that has you taking on the role of a sniper, sneaking around, trying to take out your enemies and complete your objectives. What better way to capture the tense feeling of Sniper Elite in a board game than using a hidden movement mechanic? That's right, in this game, one player is going to be taking on the role of a sniper, trying to secretly make their way across the board while every other player at the table works together cooperatively as soldiers trying to catch the sniper either by wounding him or by preventing him from completing his objectives. So let's take a seat at the table and take a look at Sniper Elite. Now you're already going to see the board here set up. Keep in mind this is a Kickstarter prototype, so nothing you see here in front of you is final, but you're going to be setting up the board with 3 different types of armies. Now you're always going to use 3 no matter how many players you have. So in a 1v1 game, you're going to have 1 player taking on the role of 3 of these unit groups. Each one of these unit groups is made up of a leader and 2 soldiers. In addition, they're going to have access to specialist abilities, and you're going to choose 3 of these. Of course, for the prototype version I only have 3, but you're going to choose 3 powers that are going to be active and in play for those leaders to use. Now you're also going to see on the board a number of spaces marked with numbers. These spaces are the objectives that the sniper is going to have to complete. Now you don't know the order that he's trying to complete these or even which ones he's trying to complete. You do know that he has to complete 2 objectives to win the game. And by process of elimination and by deducing where the sniper is moving, you can start ruling out different locations and try to either box the sniper in or keep him from scoring a particular objective. Over here, you're going to see the round counter. Each type of soldier, divided up by red, green, and yellow, is going to get to take 2 actions a round. You'll notice here that the sniper has 10 rounds to get to their objective. If they fail to get to their objective before all of the tokens reach the end, then the sniper loses. Once the sniper gains the first objective, you're going to reset all of these tokens back up to 10, and then they're going to have 10 more rounds to get to that second objective. Now over here off to the side, you're going to see the sniper's board. This is a dry erase board that you're going to be marking your movements in secret with the dry erase marker. Of course, this represents the board on a 1-to-1 ratio. You're going to be moving across these squares, leaving notes about which round you were in which square. In addition, the sniper is going to be able to choose a set of loadout. They can bring 3 items with them onto the battlefield, and these items are going to be able to trigger on their turns to do special abilities, like making them a little harder to spot or by helping them take out enemy soldiers. In addition, the sniper is going to have a deck of objectives, and you'll notice that these are differentiated by suit. That is to ensure that your objectives are far apart on the battlefield. You're never going to have 2 objectives that are right next to each other. You're going to deal these out at random until you have 2 different suited cards. Once you have those 2, you're going to keep them secret down in front of you, and those are going to be your objectives for the game. Once that's done, you're going to choose a 3rd region of the board to start in. So you can't choose either region of your objectives. You're going to be dropped in somewhere far away from them. You're going to mark your starting position. You're going to set your loadout face down in front of you so that your opponents don't know exactly what you're bringing into the board. And you're going to set aside the rest of those objectives. You won't be needing them for this game. That's all you have to do to set up the game, and then you're ready to begin. Now, the sniper is going to be taking shots out of a blind draw from this bag. You're going to load this with a number of aim tokens, a number of noise tokens, and a number of recoil tokens. These are all going to slide into this bag, and the sniper is going to be drawing out of this bag as they take their shots during the game. Now, a key part of the game is manipulating what goes into this bag. By searching around, the soldiers can add miss tokens basically into this bag. They can add tokens that are not hits, whereas the sniper can prepare the bag by adding suppressing tokens and also adding more aim tokens into the bag. And we'll talk about how this works in a minute. But you'll see here that every soldier has a specific starting space where they're going to start on the board, but each of these soldiers is going to get to take 2 actions on their turn, or they can choose to gather intel. To gather intel, you simply pass your turn, meaning you take both of your action tokens to the next level, and then you look at your colored zone. For example, here it's red, and you ask the sniper if they are currently in that zone. The sniper has to answer yes or no. If they are, obviously you've narrowed down on the board where they're going to be. You know they're over here. But that intel only helps you a little bit. You're going to want to take actions. You're going to want to spread out your soldiers and do different actions on the board. For example, you're going to be able to move your soldiers around. You're going to be able to sweep the area in order to search for the sniper. You're going to be able to add more noise tokens to the sniper's bag by searching for him. You can also try to attack the sniper. If you're pretty confident that you're on the space with the sniper, you can decide to attack the sniper and do damage to it. Now, there are ways to narrow down where that sniper is. Like I said, sweeping a certain number of spaces. You can sweep 3 spaces. The sniper will tell you if he is in one of those spaces. So maybe you have an idea of where the sniper is, and you can move characters in and start attacking. If you ever do discover the location of the sniper, he's going to take his little mini and put it out on the battlefield so you know exactly where he is at that moment. Of course, he's quickly going to move and vanish, but at least you have an idea of where he was, and you know how many actions he's taken since. You can start to figure out how far away he could possibly be. Now, in addition, as the sniper eliminates soldiers from the board, you will have the option of using actions to bring these soldiers back. And of course, like I said, every time you spend an action, you're moving that action down on the round counter. Once all of the actions are down on the next round, then it's the sniper's chance to go again. Now, the sniper works very differently. They take their actions in secret, like I said, on that board. The sniper can move, they can shoot, they can complete an objective, they can use a loadout card, or they can try to loot a objective space. This is the only way to gain more loadout cards. If you loot an objective that is not yours, you're basically searching for items instead. So they know that you're on one of these numbered spaces, they just don't know which one. Now, the meat of the game is either going to be completing that objective or shooting at the enemy and trying to eliminate them from the board. In order to attack an enemy, you first have to determine that you have line of sight. You can keep track of enemy locations by marking them on this board however you want. You're going to look at how far away you are from an enemy. For example, maybe 2 spaces away. You can't shoot through walls, you can't shoot through buildings, so you need to make sure that you have line of sight to an enemy before you shoot them. Once you've decided who your target is, you don't tell anyone, but you do draw a certain number of tokens from this bag. Now you're going to decide how many cubes you want to draw from this bag. Now keep in mind, to hit an enemy soldier, you have to draw a number of black aim cubes equal to the distance between you. So in this example, if I was firing at a soldier that's 1, 2, 3 spaces away, I need to ensure that I'm drawing 3 black cubes. So I get to decide exactly how many cubes I want to draw from this bag. So I don't tell anybody my target. I don't tell anybody my location. I simply say a number. I draw that many cubes out and I place them out for players to see. They're going to get to see the number of hits I drew out, the number of noise tokens, and the number of recoil tokens that I have out here. Now, if I draw enough black cubes to hit, then I get to hit that target and I remove them from the board so people see that I removed that figure. If I drew 2 noise tokens, I also have to reveal where I am on the map. So I'm going to take my mini and place him out there. If I had gotten 5 either recoil, which are the yellow, or white noise tokens, if I'd gotten 5 of those, then I would actually jam my gun. The entire shot was going to miss no matter what. In addition, you can also add in these blue noise suppression tokens that are going to cancel out some of the noise you can make. Now, in addition to attacking and completing objectives, you're also going to get to move. The interesting thing here is that you can move before or after you shoot. So if you revealed your location due to noise cubes, you can actually move after that. But you don't have to tell the opponents the order that you take your actions. So you could have moved, then fired, meaning you're in that exact spot right now, or you could have fired and then moved, in which case they still see your mini where they last saw it, but you've actually moved to a different space. Completing an objective is pretty simple. If you are on the space with an objective, you simply reveal it, you say that you've completed it, you reset everything back up to 10, and now you have 10 rounds to get to your next objective. Now, of course, since you do need to reveal the space in order to say that you're claiming the objective, everyone is going to immediately know that you are on that space. So it's a good idea to complete an objective and then move instead of moving in and completing objectives. Now, there's a number of ways, like I said, that you're going to be changing this bag. Every time you complete an objective, you have to add another noise token to your bag because your enemies are getting more alert. There are other ways. For example, eliminating different enemies is going to add different cubes to the bag, and the enemy can add cubes to your bag by catching you and things like that. Now, you're going to basically repeat this process with the sniper taking a turn and the opponent's taking a turn until one of those things has happened. Either the sniper takes 2 wounds, and that is done by an enemy being on the same space and attacking you 2 times over the course of the game, or if all of these tokens get to 10 and you have not completed your objective, then the sniper loses the game and the soldiers win the game. The other way the game can win is if you do manage to complete your second objective. As soon as the sniper completes that, then it's over and that's the end of the game. Now, like all hidden movement games, this game is going to require a lot of cooperation on behalf of the soldier team. You need to work together to make sure that you are in the right space to capitalize on your actions. If you're going to catch the sniper or even narrow down the location of the sniper, you need to be ready to move in on that location. So, playing this game as a one versus many, like most hidden movement games are, offers 2 very different styles of gameplay. So you're able to kind of take on the role of whichever one of those sides sounds more appealing to you, and you can play this game up to 4 players. Of course, in a 1v1 game, it's a pure battle of wits with one player controlling all 3 squads and another player controlling the sniper. So guys, that is a look at Sniper Elite, which is coming to Kickstarter soon. So please let me know in the comments below what you think about this game. Would you rather play the sniper or would you rather play the soldiers? I know one of those sounds a little easier to me, but I'm the kind of guy that likes to play the hidden mover in all my hidden movement games. So guys, let me know what you think. Take a look at the Kickstarter page. And as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, and following us here at MVM. And I will see you next time.
Hey everyone, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider dinging the old bell below. That is going to help notify you of new videos that are uploaded to our channel. And as always, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and please consider watching all of our videos, one of which you can see right here to my left.